You ever look up on Google vintage photos recolored? Because it's really weird. Like, if you take any picture of Abe Lincoln, you know, like just Abe Lincoln doing his thing, and then you see it in color, you're like, holy shit, dude. You look like dog shit. Look how stressed you are, man. You look awful. I don't know. Literally any picture, you can recolor and you're like, oh. Like, there's this picture of this lady, and she's, I don't know, she might be a mom or something. And it looks like she's just baking something in the oven, and she's just crouched down looking at it. But then when you recolor it, you're like, oh my God, you're like kind of hot. Like, it's so cool to think that you could just go outside and just take a picture of literally you doing nothing and turn it in black and white, and you can just watch it become a vintage photo. It'll become like a classic. That's so nuts, especially if you're holding any piece of technology. By the way, my legs are just sticking out the window, and I'm so scared that this camera's gonna fall. All right, I'm hungry. Sometimes I like to just sit outside like a weirdo and just watch people walk by. It's so entertaining to do. Dude, I made a rice bowl. It's so fire. I don't know what they're really called, but everyone calls them wife beaters. So, if you wear a wife beater, it's like not as rude as just having your shirt off. And it's not as weird, but it's basically the same thing. Like, it feels like there's nothing on you, which is so hype. So I wear wife beaters now. So, we're moving to the city. The neighborhood right above us, like a couple of blocks, is like not so nice. And so I'm gonna make my own alarm system. And I was trying to think of what I want to do. And I'm debating on two things. Alright. One, I have an alarm go off, but all the lights shut off, and I buy night vision goggles. Alright, so we can fuck up whoever comes in my house, and they'll have no idea what hit them. Or, what if I turn the lights red? Alright. And they flick on and off, and I have a machete under my bed. And when he pulls up, I just strip down, bare naked, and wear a scary mask. Because can you imagine breaking into someone's house and just seeing some pale, naked demon? Because I'm pretty flexible, so I would just like crawl and look really creepy. I'd shit myself if I broke into someone's house and I saw that. And then we install like a couple of speakers to have like laughs. Like little kid laughs, like and imagine we like get on the news. Like like we kill the guy who breaks in. So I have a video of me just installing my whole alarm, and then like a week later I post a video and it just says, "We killed a guy." And then it cuts to me going to court for killing a guy who came into my house. Is it illegal to kill someone that breaks in your house? You ever just see someone and they have like an attractive partner, and then you're like, in your head you're like, yo, your fucking partner is super hot. And then they get deeply offended. So then you have sex with their partner right in front of them in public. Because that's happened multiple times to me, and I'm not the one having sex, so I'm a little upset. Basically, if I didn't word that joke correctly, the joke was that my girlfriend cheats on me. Bro, I had to get rid of this car, and I'm really upset about it, because I fucking love this car. I really hope that the next car I get can be a convertible, because, dude, it is so sick having a convertible. It feels like I'm in a movie every time I drive this car, especially if I like dress up. I have this hat that I like wearing. What's really dope about where I live is it's like a perfect mix of people and nature. My backyard is a huge field, but my neighborhood is pretty populous. So there would just be a bunch, like when I was growing up, there's a bunch of kids in the neighborhood, and we'd all just hang out. And we'd have these big, huge fields to fuck in. Bro, I gotta show you this field. I mean, some of you know my neighborhood, so you know my field. But you gotta see it for yourself. It's so sick. You'll probably hear me say this a lot, especially in the upcoming future, but I really hate when I'm lazy. That is my least favorite version of myself. It's when I'm lazy and when I just sit on my phone just doing nothing, you know? Like when I sit on my phone scrolling through TikTok and shit like that, it feels like I travel through time, and then like I sit down to take a shit, and next thing I know, it's like 40 minutes later and my legs are numb, you know, and I'm just watching Mr. Beast videos. But holy shit, his videos are so entertaining. I think it'd be cool if I have like a vlog where you guys kind of know who I am, but then I also have like cool, fun Mr. Beast videos, or like Yes Theory type videos where I just do crazy stuff where you're like, I can't believe that he actually accomplished this. You know? Like having sex while skydiving, or like seeing how many times I can do cocaine until I pass out, or like how long I can stand in the dark before hallucinating. Bro, that'd be such a funny video. Honestly, I think that'll be a fire video. Just the thumbnail could just be me, and then right next to me could be something that I'm hallucinating. It could be like Jesus, or like a person, or like a demon. Probably a demon, so it looks a little scary. So everyone's like, ooh, like, am I gonna be brave enough to watch this? A bunch of 8-year-olds are like, dude, I don't know if I'm gonna be brave enough to watch this, man. Sitting in complete darkness, or sitting in the pitch black until I hallucinate. That's it. Just a period at the end too. No like ... nothing. Just a period. Like, this is what's about to happen. I think it would be cool for another video if, so there's this there's this method called the Wim Hof method, and I'm allergic to nuts, so I think that it would be cool if I get really good at doing this method and I eat nuts and I try to fight it off with the method, and I would just have a bunch of doctors around me just biting their nails and just pissing their pants, just waiting for me to die. But then I either die or I don't. That would be fire video too. You know? Kid with peanut allergy eats peanuts. That's a pretty solid clickbait. You know, but I can't do that yet, because no doctor is going to be like, yeah, I'll follow this kid.